In the ever-evolving world of K-pop and fashion, few stars command influence like BTS's Jimin. Following his stunning appearance at Paris Fashion Week 2025, the global superstar has once again captured the attention of fans and beauty experts alike. This time, not just for his impeccable Dior outfit, but for his new platinum blonde hair that has quickly become a worldwide sensation. Jimin's new look debuted during the Dior Spring-Summer 2026 show in Paris, where he attended as the brand's global ambassador. The golden hue, combined with his effortlessly elegant styling, became one of the most talked about visuals of the entire event. Within hours, hashtags like #BlondeJimin and #JiminParisLook trended globally on X, formerly Twitter, with millions of armies and fashion enthusiasts praising his transformation. Beauty professionals and stylists from Seoul to Los Angeles have noted an immediate impact. Hair salons across South Korea reported a spike in customers asking for a Jimin blonde tone, a soft platinum with warm undertones that complements Asian skin tones. On TikTok, tutorials using Jimin's hairstyle as inspiration have amassed tens of millions of views, and several K-beauty brands have started promoting blonde-safe hair care products under campaigns tagged "Inspired by Jimin." According to Korean fashion commentator Park Hae-jin, Jimin's ability to dictate aesthetic trends is unmatched. He isn't just following fashion, he's creating it. Every era of Jimin brings a new visual identity that fans in the industry adopt almost instantly, she said in an interview with the Korea Herald. Internationally, media outlets like Vogue Korea and Elle Japan highlighted Jimin's blonde look as one of the top 5 beauty moments of Paris Fashion Week 2025. Beyond fashion circles, psychologists studying fan influence have commented that Jimin's evolving style encourages self-expression among fans, who see his confidence and individuality as aspirational. The wave didn't stop at hairstyles. Fashion influencers began pairing their looks with accessories that echo Jimin's Paris ensemble, silver earrings, structured blazers, and soft makeup tones, to replicate his modern yet ethereal aura. Fans on Weverse flooded the platform with photos captioned "Trying Jimin's blonde energy" and "Blonde Era Unlocked," showing how one artist's creative choice can ripple across global beauty standards. As the world awaits BTS's 2026 group comeback, Jimin's influence continues to expand far beyond music. His latest hair transformation is not merely a style change, it's a cultural moment, blending K-pop charisma with global fashion artistry. Whether fans dye their hair or simply draw inspiration from his fearless self-reinvention, one thing is certain: Jimin has once again turned a hairstyle into a movement. Just days after Jimin's Paris Fashion Week appearance, salons from Seoul to São Paulo reported a sudden uptake in customers asking for the same blonde tone the BTS star debuted. Hairstylists worldwide have dubbed it the Jimin blonde phenomenon, a trend blending pop culture, identity, and self-expression in a way only Jimin could ignite. In Seoul's Gangnam district, hair artist Lee Hyun-sok, who works with several K-pop idols, described the surge firsthand. "We had more than 30 new clients in one weekend asking for Jimin's exact shade of blonde. They showed us his photos from Paris Fashion Week and said, 'I want this energy.' It's not just the color, they want the confidence that comes with it." Social media platforms amplified the movement. On TikTok, the hashtag #JiminBlondeTransformation surpassed 70 million views within a week, as creators from Indonesia, Thailand, Brazil, and France documented their transformations. Many shared emotional captions describing how Jimin's boldness inspired them to step out of their comfort zone. Fashion analysts believe this trend reflects Jimin's broader influence as an icon of modern masculinity and beauty fluidity. Unlike traditional male idols, Jimin effortlessly merges softness with strength, expressed not only through his performances, but also through his style. His blonde look at Paris Fashion Week was not simply aesthetic, it symbolized a fusion of elegance, vulnerability, and charisma. International magazines have taken notice. Harper's Bazaar UK featured an article titled "How Jimin Redefined K-pop Beauty Standards Once Again," while Vogue Korea released a digital cover celebrating his golden era. Experts say such recognition signifies how K-pop artists like Jimin now play a central role in shaping global beauty narratives. Beyond hair color, Jimin's influence has sparked product innovation. Korean beauty brand Amore Pacific recently teased a limited edition blonde care set on Instagram tagged with "Inspired by Jimin's Paris look." Meanwhile, Western brands like Olaplex and L'Oreal have seen spikes in social media mentions linked to Jimin's hair color. Fans, too, are translating this admiration into creativity. Artists are sketching digital portraits of blonde Jimin on platforms like DeviantArt and Pinterest, while others are curating mood boards inspired by his golden hue, blending elements of sunlight, silk, and vintage Dior aesthetics. Psychologists studying fandom behavior note that this trend goes beyond appearance. Dr. Min Ji-young, a cultural researcher at Yonsei University, explained, "When Jimin changes his look, fans interpret it as a message of growth and transformation. His blonde hair represents renewal, something deeply resonant with young people navigating identity and change." The most touching part of this wave is how it has united fans globally. On Weavers, one user from Mexico wrote, "Jimin made me brave enough to try something new. It's not just hair, it's healing." Thousands replied with photos, emojis, and heartwarming encouragement, turning a simple fashion choice into a shared moment of empowerment. As October 25 continues, the world watches Jimin not just as an artist, but as a symbol of artistic evolution, someone who redefines trends without trying, and whose presence continues to blur the line between pop icon and cultural leader. As the Jimin blonde trend sweeps across continents, major fashion houses and global media outlets are taking note of the phenomenon, now being referred to as the Jimin Effect 2.0. While Jimin's influence on fashion has long been undeniable, his recent transformation during Paris Fashion Week 2025 marked a new chapter, one where beauty, identity, and high fashion intersect in powerful harmony. Inside Dior's headquarters in Paris, the creative team reportedly celebrated the overwhelming response to Jimin's appearance at their Spring-Summer 2026 show. According to insiders quoted by WDD France, the brand experienced a noticeable spike in social media engagement and product interest, particularly in its men's beauty and fragrance lines, after Jimin's images went viral. A Dior spokesperson commented, "Jimin embodies the essence of Dior, sophistication with emotional depth. His ability to transform fashion moments into cultural movements is rare. We're honored to see his influence extend beyond clothing into global beauty trends." Luxury stylists and designers have also analyzed the magic behind Jimin's global appeal. Korean designer Choi Min-kyu described him as a bridge between couture and culture. What Jimin does is more than wear clothes. He translates emotion into style. The blonde hair wasn't just color, it was narrative. It symbolized lightness, maturity, and a kind of artistic rebirth, Choi said in an interview with the Korea Times. Meanwhile, in Paris and Milan, stylists are beginning to integrate Jimin-inspired palettes into their upcoming collections, favoring warmer, golden tones paired with silver accessories and minimal makeup, echoing the K-pop idol's ethereal aesthetic. Industry analysts estimate that Jimin's appearance generated over $25 million in earned media value for Dior within just 1 week. Influencer marketing platforms tracked a 180% increase in Dior-related mentions on social media following his Paris appearance, while fan-driven engagement around hashtags like #DiorXJimin and #BlondeJiminEra continued to trend for days. Fashion journalist Amelia Rousseau from Le Monde Mode noted that there are celebrities who attend fashion shows, and then there are icons like Jimin who redefine the show's legacy itself. He doesn't just represent Dior, he elevates it. Interestingly, the Jimin blonde movement is not limited to beauty or fashion enthusiasts. University students, office workers, and even artists have shared personal stories about how Jimin's transformation inspired them to take creative risks, whether by changing their looks, starting new hobbies, or expressing themselves more freely. In Jakarta, a group of ARMY fans organized a Blonde Jimin Day, where attendees wore gold-themed outfits, showcased fan art, and donated to local children's charities in Jimin's name. Similar fan events were also reported in Japan, Thailand, and the Philippines, proving that Jimin's impact transcends entertainment. It inspires community action. Psychologists interpret this as an example of parasocial empowerment, a phenomenon where fans internalize the confidence and authenticity of their favorite artist, using it to enhance their own sense of identity.